Welcome back, strikers, to the North American Striker Academy. Today, I'm joined with Potat, and we're going to be watching Destroyer Meganoob versus Party Rockers in the How today. Some things to note: Party Rockers, top team in NASA right now. I actually don't know their score, but they are 5-1. Thank you, producer, and we're in there. And I believe Destroyer Meganoob is out of playoff contention, which is very unfortunate. But that means that this match impacts Party Rockers' seeding, where I imagine they are guaranteed for playoffs with how they're doing, and that has been confirmed. But it changes their seeding if they lose this match. It'd be I think not a great match to lose if you are a top team against a team out of contention. But hey, who knows? I've been saying it, I think, every time I've been on cast tonight, but anything is possible. And sometimes things happen.
I mean, yeah, definitely. You can upset the first seed as the last seed in tournaments. It's happened before. It can definitely happen again. And I mean, this isn't the same exact scenario, but it definitely can.
Yep, here we load into Oni Village. Hey guys. Um I think this is the third Oni Village game I've casted today, and I think that's just delightful, honestly. And here we see an Octavia band coming out from the side of Destroyer Meganoob. Really interesting. Octavia. Oh, just kidding. Hey, don't have to talk about Octavia anymore. We see Asher Julie band. No brawlers in the house. Oh, and Comet 4K opting for I assume, forward Drakkar coming out, or maybe running a bit of a double midfielder type thing with Zale here, covering the Estelle. Jahvaro a little lost on the pick, but selects Guy. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, Jahvaro looking like multiple different characters that they might be comfortable with. So it might be interesting to see how this guy plays out, considering they didn't really make a decision too quickly. And
Yeah, instead of Party Rockers, we see Dubu, Rasmus, Estelle, which seems like a pretty strong pick. We see two Estelles here. Estelle just really strong in this map. But Rasmus, also very interesting, has a lot of speed to get in there and help make plays, versus Drakkar, which I think has a little bit more stuffing potential, but it doesn't matter if swaghaver just dribbles it up all over their faces and takes the first point instantaneously. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Estelle is the best pick in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions on this map. And because the goalie has to cover the barrier. And the swaghaver with the first barrier on the bottom. Not really that important right now though, as it's usually just one barrier. Zale with the core flip going to hit it down, but Maury is able to get that save, and Maury gets the save with the secondary, able to keep that Crystal Thorns, I believe, out. The log going to snuff out the primary from the Drakkar, and Jahvaro on that eject button, which is quite interesting. Kai is quite good with that eject button, but looks like Maury is going to have to waste his flip to get that out, but phreidge going to also use their flip, get that second barrier, and that's Jahvaro stuck in net with what looks like no abilities, and swaghaver can just get that primary and get that second goal for that team.
Yeah, a bit of a 1v1. It got a forward in your face with core flip too, and a very intimidating situation to be in, and just shoot in either of the corners, and you just have to win the 50.
Yeah, it was quite the downhill battle, and I mean that's just how it works in a 1v1. And it looks like phreidge is gonna get that stun on Jahvaro, gonna take that second barrier. And I mean, that's what Kai isn't great about on this map. And swaghaver is just gonna get that self dribble off the side wall and get that stun on Jahvaro, taking the first set.
Yep, swaghaver really making quick work here. I'm very impressed with this play. And here we see Big Fish and Stacks I'm curious to see which one takes, and takes the stacks over Big Fish. Super interesting because Big Fish is one of Rasmus's best trainings, but stacks, of course, is phenomenal on this map. And so getting that, especially on your brawler, who wants to just be in front of the enemy net at all times, gives him a lot of mobility to make things happen.
Yeah, and pretty good picks from both sides. That Rasmus gonna be able to get speed, and I think they took it because it didn't really have too much use for anybody else. Whereas Stax is best in slot for half the team. Maury gonna get that really close secondary save, keep that out, and then swaghaver using that hook. Not quite able to get anything off of that. Maury passes up to phreidge, but Jahvaro is there with that chrono boost, eject button, dash right there. The phreidge is gonna get it past. Oh, Maury with a bit of a mistaken log, gonna lose that second barrier. Oh, but swaghaver with the hook gets it right past the two forwards of the destroy Meganoob side and gets that quick redirect straight in.
Yeah, whoa. The hook, I think hitting full range from downtown, and swaghaver redirecting it just slightly to get its full speed and right past Jahvaro there. That was super cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good angle. It went right past the two forwards, and Maury is going to use the core flip to get that first barrier. And, I mean, as I said before, the first barrier really doesn't matter, but it can mean the difference. Maury's going to stop that primary from Zale with the log. Going to keep it out. Same with the special right there. Oh, but phreidge gonna get the kill as Maury loses the second barrier. And Dubu is, as we can see here, not the greatest goalie on an open net with that lack of mobility, and so that just goes in.
Yeah, Comet able to just run up, strike it right past him, and Maury unfortunately pushed up a little bit too far. Can't really do anything about that. Again, movement speed. Not the big man strong suit. It cannot get score in time.
Movement speed definitely makes a big difference on a map like this, where if you can't get around and you have an open net, it's really hard to get that second barrier from the other team and get that save. And I mean, as we saw there, Maury not quite able to get that save with that log, just not fast enough to really get down there and get the full save in.
Yeah, the log startup animation kind of creates a wall where nothing can get by it, unlike the normal log projectile, which disappears after one hit. But fortunately, Maury was not there in time, and Zale had a really well-timed Estelle ult to push it right through.
And as we can see, Comet 4K almost getting that barrier, but good dash from Maury and good wall as well. Just keeping Comet out with that core flip. And Comet is going to have to use it there, just try and get that barrier while he has possession, but not quite able to get it. Swaghaver with the core flip now as well. Not going to use it just yet, as Maury able to just keep the offense off. Looks like the Destroy Meganoob offense is able to kind of keep it on the side of Party Rockers in the house tonight, as that's the core flip coming out and saved by phreidge, as Maury kind of getting brawled by Comet 4K in the goal line. I think Comet just wants to kind of keep that pressure on Maury, because Maury is definitely a very solid defenseman, and if they can keep that out, then it'll be an even match. And the core flip coming out from phreidge, going to get that second barrier, open up the net, and swaghaver with the strike or win to just open that goal, get a 2-2 tie in this second set.
Yeah, that was a super impressive strike war. The core coming at swaghaver and Jahvaro at 800 miles per hour. Unfortunately, swaghaver was a little bit more patient, struck second, and got it right through. And we're looking at a 2-2 on the scoreline. And if Party Rockers can seal out this next point, they will be up 2 sets and looking really nice. And
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, as the theme with Oni Village has been, you're either winning in set 3 and just sweeping, or you go 30 minutes on set 5 and everyone's exhausted. Oh, and I think we might be going 30 minutes on set 5 because Destroyer Meganoob has taken a set of their own.
Looks like it might go to that. And I mean, the first set was a bit of a sleep, but this second set has looked really close. And Maury with a bit of an unfortunate dash, Dooku dash, never really known to work properly, unfortunately. And so he's just gonna lose that point, lose the set.
Yeah, very difficult. We love when Dubu is functional. But hey, picking up Happy Star, one of Dubu's best awakenings, feels really nice. And a Hotshot being picked up by Zale, one of Estelle's best trainings. Hey, when you're always hitting the core and getting, what, 35% CDR off that? That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of moves coming out. Feels good.
I mean, that's just a lot of cooldowns constantly being able to be used, and Maury gonna send out that wall early. I mean, with that extra special, Maury will almost always have a wall to be used. And I mean, swaghaver uses that hook, doesn't need the extra special, doesn't need that extra hook, and just able to get it in, knock it down,
Yeah.
push it in.
The Swaghaver is just like that. That's the second really impressive death touch goal he scored this game.
Yeah, definitely. Their death touches are quite on point, and that's that's why Estelle's so powerful on this map. As you can see, Zale just using that primary stunning Dubu and getting that straight in with the eject button. Jahvaro running up.
Oh, yeah, Estelle being able to put or exert such powerful pressure from the midfield line, super cool. And even with their three goalies, Destroy Meganoob was able to get it by Party Rockers and score. Here, Swaghaver dead, shot dead by Comet 4K. Wowie. Now we're looking at a 2v3.
3 seconds left on the respawn timer. Jahvaro lost that eject button, but was able to keep the speed up and keep that pressure up, but it wasn't. Maury was able to just keep it out, just with that defense, with that Dubu, working Dubu. And then Swaghaver, wins the strike war a few times, just able to get that goal in.
Yeah, feeling like a little bit of a strike warrior, just gets it through everyone. And now Party Rockers pulling ahead just slightly this game. Once again, winning this set will be big for either team. Puts them one set away from victory, and oh no, Dubu wall getting a little funky in there. But Destroy Meganoob still not finding the barrier just yet.
Yeah, Destroyer. I mean, on this map, you live and die by the barriers. If you have a barrier and the other team doesn't, they have to work so much harder to get that goal. And that looks like phreidge with the core flip, not quite able to get anything off of it. As Jahvaro has the ball has the core in the back. Maury gonna use that wall, just keep it out, keep the pressure away for a little while, and wins the strike war to keep that out of the goal once more. Swaghaver with the core flip doesn't need it, instead uses primary. Jahvaro with the speed, able to run back and keep that out, but not for long, as Swaghaver is still there with those stacks, able to get that third goal.
Yeah, Swaghaver looking like the fastest thing alive right now. Almost scores. Jahvaro almost scores in the opening net. Jahvaro saves it, but Swaghaver is everywhere at once, able to pick it back up. And here we see a reverb take coming out from phreidge and Twin Drive. Coming out from Zale. Very interesting. Twin Drive. I believe that's Twin Drive Hotshot on Zale now, which is just CDR City. The guy has so many moves now. And Catalyst being picked up on Swaghaver. I believe, if I remember correctly, this was a quick strike start. So quick strike Catalyst just means Swaghaver should have tons of energy all the time.
Yeah,
It's able to. It will just make anything happen with that.
It looks like Destroy Meganoob's going for the cooldowns and Party Rockers going for the core flips, and that's just straight in. Jahvaro not quite there in time.
Yeah, the energy trainings. I mean, like I was gonna say, like, whoa, they're looking weak this patch. No, they're just no jokes this time. They're just really good, and a quick strike start means kind of whoever can pick up more energy trainings and get more core flips wins the game.
Yeah, I mean, core flip is pretty much the ultimate I win now, and it doesn't work all the time, but it gets it past, and it's pretty much unreactable if you do it correctly. And I mean, it didn't work right there, but Zale was able to get that follow-up off of the core flip and just get that in.
Yeah, able to dash in. Perhaps a twin drive difference there after the core flip. Able to pick it up. I mean, both teams obviously get core flips, especially with a quick strike start. So with swaghaver taking Catalyst, it's a matter of getting core flips faster and making more out of them. Whereas Destroyer Meganoob stacking up the CDR is just hoping to just have more moves and more pressure out. But there, like, oh, the entire circus was happening in the corner as ping pong the animation played out. That was brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Swaghaver didn't need it, but was definitely able to just build up a little bit of levels on that. And Dubu wall working moments. And Comet 4K wins the strike war on Mori with that core flip and just gets it straight in. I mean, it went straight past the Dubu wall. I think Mori was kind of relying on that too. Just keep it out, keep that offense away. And it didn't.
Yeah, Dubu trying to function challenge, impossible edition. And once again, Comet just won the strike war against the core flip. Obviously, that's not easy, but core flip is not a be-all end-all. As hey, remember when I said it's either you win in 3 or it gives set 5? Welcome to set 5, everyone. Handshakes all around. We did it. We made it. Congratulations. Here's Zale's first pick, and just every single like damage training, biz training on all these characters is here right now.
I mean, it's all the good stuff.
Yeah, opting for the prime time. That is a prime time twin drive Atlas. That is just infinite abilities coming out. But heavy impact on the Drakar. Also just like incredible CDR. You know, Party Rockers are stacking a damage here, but the forwards for Destroyer Meganoob are just stacking even more CDR, and so things are actually, I think, looking greatly in the favor of a Destroyer Meganoob here.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
they're drafting really well, and that could win them the game. Oh my god, super wall.
The drafting definitely looking great for the sort of Mega Noob right now, as you said. And Jahvaro has that speed. He's able to just come up so well. But phreidge just wins the strike war with that primary, gets it in. And I mean, Jahvaro may have speed, but if they can't keep it out, keep that pressure, it doesn't matter too much.
Right, Zale might have picked up prime time, but phreidge says, "Who needs 2 charges of your ability when you can just get it done with 1?" And pops off there.
Yeah, and I mean, as you can see, we got the Dubu wall coming out once again. Dubu has been really hard to block off this game, between being the only character with a real creation, and also just being cool. It feels like Mori has been able to just get all of what he's wanted. And I mean, now he's able to just keep out that pressure a lot more easily. Oh, but swaghaver going to get it past Jahvaro. Jahvaro not quite able to get there with the dash. And I mean, it's 2-0 right now. You're looking at a Party Rockers win, but I mean, it can go either way.
Right, Destroyer Meganoob might show up with something we haven't seen before, make a clean sweep. But otherwise, it looks like we might just be watching the Swaghaver show for another point as he quickly strikes it up. It's starting right now. He's so fast. He strikes so well.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 already, and Jahvaro, with that Kai goalie, able to keep it out a bit more. But Mori gonna have to also keep it out. No, isn't able to. Zale gets that primary with that prime time, and predicts the cameraman down angle with that prime time, which is always something that you have to be worried about with an Estelle with a ranged forward like that. Oh, but
Yep.
the combo. I mean, that's about all it can be called. It was just an ability combo between phreidge and Swaghaver getting that kill, and giving themselves a player, a character up, but it doesn't matter much now as they've lost both of their barriers, and Maury gonna get stunned by Zale once more. Gonna lose that goal, and now we're at a goal 5, set 5
Yeah.
scenario. So, I mean,
Wow,
it's
welcome.
winner takes all.
Yeah, welcome to point 5. And Destroyer Meganoob, scoring the last 2 goals, carrying a lot of that momentum. But it looks like swaghaver and phreidge are just ripping the core flips, trying to kill any opportunity they have to try and score here, and looking to seal out the game. And the timeless Monu Dubu wall is just impenetrable until it goes away, and then they get through. Oh. Wow.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. I zone out for half a second, and Zale just gets that core flip and lines up a perfect shot straight in. I think Maury might have been still in a bit of hit stun from that core flip and just wasn't able to get that save or use that evasive strike or use that ability at all, really, and just lost that barrier, lost that goal. And I mean, that's destroying Meganoob up 1-0 in the set.
Yeah, oh wowie. It snap back to reality, and there's Zale slamming the core into the goal. Super impressive. And hey, I'll say it. I've been saying anything is possible, but I didn't think Destroyer Meganoob was gonna win that, especially after the first set. Party Rockers was just like going to town, but they did it.
Oh,
And now we're back to Oni Village. Oh boy! Let's
Oni Village
go. Happy to be
Simulator.
here.
I mean, hey, Oni Village makes the best of fun days, and by that I mean it's just a stealth simulator. But it's fun either way.
Quick Strike Gaming. Here we see Asher ban. I think. Oh, the Drakkar ban. We didn't like the Drakkar. A bit of a shift of strategy, as I was about to say. I'm interested to see how these teams adapt after seeing what happened last game. We see Jahvaro picking up the Dubu instead of the Kai. Comet being allowed to play Juliet instead of being forced onto Drakkar, which seems to, as I was told, be a comfort pick for Comet when one of the characters were banned. And we see Party Rockers has not changed up their strategy at all. They're running with the same comp, ready to get in there and, in their mind, ideally win this game, and then bring it back to a game 3.
Yeah, I mean, swaghaver was looking super good on that forward position, and phreidge was just keeping it up. And I mean, they just barely didn't work out. So if they just keep that team comp, I'd assume the mentality is we got this time. But I mean, that's an early double barrier for both teams. No barriers gone, open nets for everybody. And I mean, as you can see there, Comet 4K on that Juliet pick, not quite able to keep the get to that core, but it might not matter as Zale with that primary gets really close to getting that first goal. Swaghaver getting it past the Dubu wall, but not quite able to make anything off of that. Comet not quite able to get the dash punch kill right there either. And now Swaghaver is up with it and gets that primary, gets the goal. Jahvaro expecting it to go down, expecting the strike.
Yep, hit and mix up. Feigning bottom corner, shooting top. The classic 1v1 forward B goalie.
Yeah,
As a goalie, you just have to sit there and hope you guessed right. Like, it's very hard.
It's quite difficult as a goalie. And Jahvaro with a very good offensive, just going up, helping out Comet, get that final barrier, second barrier. And I mean, now Party Rockers have an open net once more, so it's definitely possible for them to win. But no, Destroyer Meganoob Comet 4K able to just get that primary off of the Dubu secondary and able to just punch it through. And I mean, that's what Julie's best at.
Right, Juliet special, hit him with the dash punch. As oh, Comet 4K going for a crazy double barrier shot there with up core flip. Mad respect for that. That was about to go crazy. Maury was ready though. Yeah, Swaghaver was just dribbling it up. Oh my god, running circles around Zale, who could hardly do anything about it. Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, if it works, it works. Maury getting that core flip, almost being put in bad position by it, with that Juliet special. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. But phreidge just kind of controlling it in the midfield right now. But swaghaver gonna pull out the core flip. It's the pretty easy barrier. Not much you can do there. It's just reaction. And reaction's definitely difficult on that. Oh, but swaghaver with the secondary. Gonna pull it past Jahvaro, who I think was still on strike cooldown from the looks of it. They got the first save, but Zale wasn't quite able to win that strike war and keep swaghaver out.
Yeah, Swaghaver doing his cool spin move and just slipped in the bottom corner. Always really impressive to see Erasmus pull off that shot. But unfortunately for Party Rockers, both their barriers are down. Up against Destroyer Meganoobs, both barriers up.
Yeah, I mean, on this map, the
close.
barriers mean everything. It was a very, very close goal, almost goal. But now it looks like we were getting a bit more of an offensive from Party Rockers. Maury almost the tragic secondary to lose that point, but doesn't. And phreidge tries to get the angle where Jahvaro isn't, but not quite able to get that. Zale has the core flip. I'm expecting to see it soon. Just to get it out of swaghaver's hands. There it is. It doesn't quite work out the way they wanted to, but it did work out in the end. Zale with the dribble is able to just get that in. Not much difficulty. I mean, Maury had to make a choice. It was up or down, and unfortunately Maury lost that 50-50.
Yeah, I've never seen a 0.5 in Oni Village before, but here we are. This game, again, I'm incredibly surprised. Destroyer Meganoob really putting up a great fight against the #1 team in the league. Like statistically, these games should not be close, but here they are, fighting for the 5th point, and Destroyer Meganoob pulling forward with it.
I mean, they won the first match, so anything's possible.
Right, anything is possible.
I mean, as you can see here, I spoke too soon. I spoke very too soon. They had the both barriers down on the side of Party Rockers, but swaghaver just got an opening and then got that in.
Yep, as simple as that. And then we see, I imagine a hot shot take coming out from phreidge here. Yep, it's an awesome Estelle ability. Or Awakening. It's super useful. We see Primetime being taken on Zale. Egoist going to Jahvaro is super interesting. And then Swaghaver taking Spark of Agility, especially over Spark of Strength. Well, let's see. Agility on this map is speed is king. It's super important. But I wonder. We didn't see the starting Awakenings. I wonder if Swaghaver already had a Spark and is taking that to try and speed up. But Comet 4K. Oh, you should have wished for Spark of Resilience there. It's got Smote there. Wow. The Comet 4K taking another Spark, which, assuming a Spark start, would put both these forwards at 2 Sparks, which is a little scary. And if not, then they just have a little bit of extra. Oh my god! But Comet 4K putting that Spark to work, just killing people for fun, off cooldown.
I mean, Comet saw the primary from Zale and just said, "Oh, that's a free kill," and just took it.
Oh, I can do that. Oh my god!
Comet pulls out the special, takes out both phreidge and Maury, and that's just the goal.
Yeah.
And
Comet 4K online, ready to kill at a moment's notice.
And I mean, that's what Julie's good at. How much else you can say? But the Dupa Wall once again not quite able to do its job properly. So we're gonna be able to get that orb, not be looking super low. Comet, tricks Maury once, tricks Maury twice, is able to get that barrier, and Maury's with an open net. I mean, both Dubu goalies have an open net right now. If a forward or if there's a passing play happens, it's just in. And Comet trying to do that, get the dribble. Swaghaver taking it center, phreidge covering top, and the core flip doesn't come out just yet, just in time. And I think a bit of misposition as well, and that's in.
Yeah, just slips it in the corner. A strike primary to confirm it. Incredibly well done. Oh, Comet 4K tried to dash in. Going crazy, but phreidge just stops it with the primary. And wow, barriers are just going down. This might be the most riveting Oni Village game I've ever seen. Things are happening. Guys, things are happening!
Things are definitely happening. I mean, Swaghaver just gets the core flip, knocks out Jahvaro, takes the open net. Not much easier you can get right there. Core flip, love to see it. Gets that goal pretty quickly. And now there's an early barrier already for the side of Party Rockers, but it is to be returned, as the offensive is pretty heavily on the side of Destroy Meganoob, but Comet looking to change that. Phreidge and Swaghaver taking it up the field. Jahvaro dribbling, not getting too much pressure, and so feels completely free to just keep that up. But with the secondary and phreidge's Crystal Thorns is able to get that in. And phreidge with the redirect off of the core flip is just, that's the set. Quick and easy.
That was
just like that.
Yeah, just like that. maurycameraman dropping an insane flip to save the barrier and sending it right to phreidge to just, like, I hardly saw it move at all, but slight course correction puts it in the goal. That was incredible. And whoa, Comet 4K taking rapid fire to deny Estelle. That's crazy. And we see a Swaghaver picking up big fish. Feeling awfully large today. You're really strong on Rasmus, especially on this map where Rasmus, just in general, I don't know why I was going to say on this map, just really good. Oh, Spark of Resilience, missile prop start. So yeah, 2 sparks up, and see missile prop on everyone else. Oh, but Spark Resilience does not save Juliet from that one. It just gets absolutely smote. For fun. Jump scare.
I mean, that's just how it is, but Swaghaver getting that secondary, just getting it in, and Jahvaro not quite able to get there. But now they're 1-0, and it's looking, we might have a repeat of last game, as Party Rockers up 2-0, looking to make this, get this to game 2. Oh, but the early barrier from both teams. phreidge gets to pass Zale with the primary, and Swaghaver just has some pretty insane dribbles all around, getting that second point, passing it to himself, and that primary gets it in.
Yeah, Swaghaver this is Swaghaver's world, and we're all just living in it. Everyone else, unfortunately, completely swagless, lost in this world where he just is dominating. And hey, it's feeling like exactly what I said last game and earlier this game. Like, Oni Village is either you win in 3 sets or it goes to set 5. And last game it went to set 5. This game, Swaghaver's looking to make it go in 3 sets, quick and easy, speed this up. But Destroy Meganoob holding out. We heard Jahvaro, core flip in hand, walking around defending his barrier as maurycameraman has to take all the heat from the team's defense. But the barrier drops on both sides. And we're looking at a little bit of a closer game here.
Oh, the punch gonna come out from Comet 4K just finding Dubu too close to the goal line. Takes him out, and phreidge not quite able to get there in time with the secondary. That's in. They're looking to do make a repeat of what happened in the 5th set of the last game. in a swift reverse 3-0. And it's possible. Definitely looking to make it happen. But swaghaver, if they have anything to say about it, might be able to take this back.
Yeah, here, Destroyer Meganoob is fighting back. If they want to win this game too, they have an incredible hill to climb. But it seems like Party Rockers are having trouble getting forward. They're all mobbed on top of this one barrier. And hey, that is a great way to make sure you don't lose. But then swaghaver rushes in, gets a barrier, and then scores. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you can look as consistent as possible, but it doesn't matter if you can just get that dribble play, get that primary. That's just in.
Yeah, MVP swaghaver. That's what I'm saying. That guy was going crazy for Party Rockers. As they tie up the series 1-1, we're going to a game 3, locking it in, and looking at the stats, we see Zale having the most redirects, and coming close behind is phreidge, and really that does seem like just a little bit of a midfield adventure, going back and forth and taking turns, having the Estelles mob the barrier from the midfield, and the brawlers stand on top of the goalies and just trying to force it in. But it would seem like, despite Zale having more redirects, phreidge and swaghaver were able to capitalize on their opportunities more. Oh, wow! And hey, if we're sick of Oni Village, and I'll say it, I don't want to see that map again for the rest of the day. We're going a little crazy mode. We're getting deep into the fast-paced maps, and deep into the Rasmus bans. None of that guy, especially after last game where swaghaver showed how proficient he was at it. I definitely agree with that ban. Juliet ban coming out, and wow, the two best forward picks, and in fact the best forward goalie, forward midfielder duo on this map completely banned out, meaning we're going to be seeing some interesting characters come out. And I believe that's a swaghaver Asher, literally what he's known for, taking the stage on Amy's app. And one thing that I've always noticed about swaghaver's Asher is that guy can just find kills. The least, just like the most insane "this should not kill ever" moments is like pulls it out of a hat, says "you're going to die now," and then puts them away. phreidge back on the Estelle. I think an interesting pick for this map. I don't really see it that often because more damage-oriented characters are usually favored, but definitely not a weak pick. And then we see was it Zale also on the Estelle? I missed that, but ooh, this is swaghaver Ashering out. Whoa, this is barriers down, and yeah, we see Comet back on the comfort car, but that doesn't matter because phreidge is just in there.
I mean, if you're comfortable, on a character, go right ahead.
Yeah, if it works, rock it. I mean, hey, swaghaver is pretty comfortable on the Asher, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, wow. There was no way they were gonna have a repeat of last game, but on a different map. And I mean, Comet, Zale gonna be able to get that in, just as we're saying that.
Yeah, I mean, not even to give us enough time to talk about anything. Just hey, after 2 Oni Village games, I'm sure the players feel just like we do. Whoa, maybe not like Zale. That guy's dead. Probably feeling a little bit better than that. Feeling great at a map that goes by a little bit quicker, especially on a game 3. Imagine game 3 Oni Village. Ew. Swaghaver doesn't like game 3 Oni Village, so he's ending that point now, putting it in the bottom corner.
I mean, and as you were saying earlier in the character pick, swaghaver with that Asher just got the instant kill. I didn't see what happened. It was Zale was just gone, and not gonna happen again this round, from the looks of it. As phreidge looking low instead, of anybody on Destroyer Meganoob. But Maury gonna get close save. Zale able to get that second hit. As Maury not really many angles to get that save, and it's gonna go to a 0.5. It's happened so many times so far this set, and now it's just happening again.
And these games are so close. Destroyer Meganoob, despite being out of playoff contention, showing why they're in NASA in the first place, just going insane. Again, contending with the presumed top team as Comet 4K just puts it in, and it doesn't matter. Hey, Party Rockers who? Destroyer Meganoob are in the house, and they're ready to take it over.
Maury just... I think Maury might have been in a strike cooldown or something. I don't know. But, I mean, bit of an unfortunate moment, and Destroyer Meganoob takes that first set, able to just win. And now, although they did get the first pick, it looks like Party Rockers in the house is going to have the second and third picks. So it might be a bit of a win for Party Rockers in this case.
Yeah, oh, we're looking at a Spark of Focus start, Spark of Focus peak performance. No sparks on that carousel, unfortunately. Whoa, maurycameraman makes a crazy save. I think it's really funny. Zale was first pick, picked up Primetime. Phreidge, who was dead and missing in action, second pick and picking up Rapid Fire. And, hey, we love our primary abilities in this house. But I think most importantly, swaghaver picked up Big Fish, which is just monstrously insane. And Asher's best training tied probably only with Tempo Swing, which putting them together is a disgusting combo. But nothing matters because Zale and Comet 4K just mobbed maurycameraman from the midfield line, and he couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, with the as a goalie, with all the offensive, all the attacking stuff going in, it's just so hard to save, and Maury finding that out the hard way. Although they probably already found that out in ladder. But swaghaver with the core, oh my gosh.
No. Oh no. Where'd he go?
That's just gone, just disappear. It's what phreidge says.
Wow.
Jahvaro just gone, missing in action. And phreidge with the core flip. Gonna win the strike war, keep it out. Oh, but Jahvaro on strike cooldown, not quite able to get that save. Zale gets it past Maury, who is stunned from that primary, and Comet with that primary is also just able to get straight in. I mean, when there are two abilities coming right at you, it's kind of hard to save, and Maury had to find that out, had to deal with that.
Yeah, Destroyer Meganoob is looking so coordinated in these offensive pushes, and just throwing out like both primaries at once. And when you're eating a cell primary and getting stunned, and Drakkar is putting it in the net with the zone, like, what do you do? You're just stuck in hit stun, watching it happen. But that's just putting to show why Destroyer Meganoob is doing so well. As maurycameraman unfortunately misses a core flip. Comet 4K puts one of his own. Things are looking weird for Party Rockers right now. This phreidge is stunned, but they have an open net. That guy's dead, but that means it's up to swaghaver to put it in. The maurycameraman tries to hold it down. swaghaver walking back to defend, and the entirety of Destroyer Meganoob is playing on the midfield.
I mean, at some point, if you can keep the core out, that's really all that matters in the playoff situation. Oh, Maury just barely able to get that save, but swaghaver is able to win that strike war with Comet, and Jahvaro not quite fast enough to get that save, get that strike to keep it out, and it's 2-2 in the set, just like the last set.
Yeah, looking like a knock on the door. It's Party Rockers coming into the house right now, getting ready to get back and tie up these sets as open net, no longer having dying teammates, ready to score right here, right now. maurycameraman defends the flip. Wow. But here we see swaghaver It's smell blood in the water. Tried to kill Comet. Fortunately, doesn't get it, but they are. maurycameraman is the iron wall out here, holding as swaghaver and phreidge are just fighting to get this core in.
Yeah, I mean, Maury, known for that debut pick. Oh, a bit of an overextension right there. From Maury, not quite on the goal net. Oh, but swaghaver doesn't need the primary, even as they just send it right past Jahvaro. Not quite fast enough. As we've been seeing, it looks like the Atlas just doesn't have enough speed so far in this match, and that's a twin drive on the board. And I think if they play this right, Jahvaro is guaranteed a best in slot right here.
Yeah, swaghaver almost has to take that twin drive. Yep, there it is. We see Hotshot coming in for Comet, and Jahvaro not taking anything. 2 sparks on the board. Interesting for the members taking sparks, but now Jahvaro taking the last pick, Officer Spark of Strength. Interestingly enough, we see maurycameraman picking up Extra Special. Turns out that one's pretty good. And phreidge picking up Egoist, which could make the difference. Zale getting a bunch of speed, being able to make plays off that could be great. Oh, as Jahvaro holds an entire Asher barrage. The whole air fleet came out. But one simple expanse will hold that as maurycameraman, and not quite able to say the same here.
Yeah, and during that intermission, I noticed that Jahvaro actually has built up triple sparks, 3 sparks, and the maximum in this game so far, with the 4th spark also coming out in that last draft. So Jahvaro has a lot more speed now. Might be what Jahvaro is trying to sack, and it could just work out as they scored the first goal a while ago, actually.
Right. Jahvaro sitting there, having the speed to just sit on the midfield line and kind of wiggle around and wait for... Whoa! Wait to try and keep the core from going in there, but unfortunately loses the barrier, and swaghaver rolls up his sleeves and says, it's time to get to work. Pulling out the Asher special of every button in the goalie's face, and what can you do? Whoa! Ooh, pulls out the dash flip. Wowie. Jump scare.
Trying to catch Jahvaro off guard, but not quite, or just quite able to get that saved. And swaghaver looking really low right now. I think Jahvaro might be looking for a core flip kill, and they are.
Oh, and he finds it. Whoa.
Definitely. As swaghaver just disappears. Oh, Comet though almost gets taken out by phreidge, and we have Jahvaro up on the side of Party Rockers right now with that power play, and Maury able to save it until now. Finally, out of abilities, out of saves, not quite able to get it out. But Comet going to get that primary kill, and Maury looking like a sitting duck with just this, but between the secondary and special, able to keep it out for a slight bit until Zale able to get that in. Maury really able to hold it down, but just with three players up in your face, it's kind of hard to keep that up for too long.
Yeah, Maury was doing an incredible defensive job. Oh, and but his forwards just were struggling to get barriers. This time though, phreidge takes a crazy core flip angle and nails it. Oh, but both barriers are down now. swaghaver waiting for a pass, pushing it up. I'm looking as a non-biased caster. Oh, I was gonna say I'm looking for some swaghaver magic right here, but phreidge makes me eat all of my words and puts it in, tying up this set. And this game is completely tied. Destroyer Meganoob are fighting with the top ranked currently team in NASA. Fighting tooth and nail, going hand in hand, blow for blow. This is insane.
I mean, you can see that it's been a set 5, or it's been a goal 5 match so far. Goal 5 set every single set so far. And now in the 3rd set, oh, but swaghaver gonna get that early kill, and on Comet, and phreidge also looking low. Swaghaver with the power play, not quite able to get anything off of it. Or he sends it up to phreidge, who almost got taken out, but regained stagger just right before The primary comes out from Zale. Zale feeling a bit comfortable to just dribble. And, I mean, there's not pressure, but swaghaver with that core flip. Not quite able to get it in. Maury sitting back on the goal line with a core flip. Oh, Jahvaro, just enough speed to keep that barrier alive. And, I mean, that's what you want in this goal 5 scenario. Oh, swaghaver almost taking that goal. Gets the barrier as well. And Maury looking pretty comfortable on the goal line. Full core flip. No wall as it has just come out. But, I mean, Maury is sitting pretty. And Jahvaro is going to have to kind of pull something together, but doesn't have enough speed to really do anything there, as swaghaver is just able to push it in, get that goal. And, I mean, now Party Rockers is in the lead. And they've won the last 2 sets. What's to stop them from winning the next one? But
yeah, swaghaver pulling out that classic swaghaver magic with the Asher, dropping the path splitter and forcing Jahvaro to be on the top side, leaving the bottom side free. But Dubu picks up Timeless Creator, Maury being able to have that bigger and longer lasting wall, but a Catalyst pickup on Jahvaro makes the Asher pushes a lot harder. But swaghaver picked up 1-2 punch, which, if you didn't know, allows Asher to dash punch people, and I think swaghaver in particular knows that really well. So I'm excited to see what he can pull off in this set.
Instantly.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive.
Just pulling it out instantly gets the kill early, but I mean, Comet has that core, and it's a 2v2, so they're feeling fine going up with it. And gets the barrier. But now it's on the side of Destroy Meganoob. Swaghaver almost gets the barrier. And Comet 4K with the secondary, gonna just run straight past Maury, get out of position, get that goal.
Yeah, really putting the Drakkar forward to work, making it look real nice. And Destroyer Meganoob is fighting back, wanting to take the my god, wanting to take the set now. Comet 4K says, get me to a set 5 immediately. We're not done yet.
I mean, that was a 5-second goal right there. And
yeah, whoa.
Those don't happen too often.
Swaghaver down!
Take out Swaghaver immediately. phreidge gonna just kind of play second goalie right here. That's about as much as you can do. Maury not quite able to get that save. But Zale with the primary. Comet 4K also with the primary. I think that was just in. Unless Maury pulled off some crazy stunt. And, I mean, Destroyer Meganoob showing that they're down but not out. Because now we're getting in set 5.
Guys, chat, is this real? What just happened in the past minute? That was insane, and wow. Comet feeling big, feeling built different today. But we see stacks come out from maurycameraman, but quick strike on Zale could be a difference maker. But then again, swaghaver picks up that tempo swing, which, like I said earlier, probably Ash's best awakening. And a 1-2 punch, I believe, big fish somewhere in there, or some sort of stagger training, and one tempo. Yep. I know what I'm talking about. Is a monstrous Asher build, and I'm expecting to see some KOs, especially after that last set where they just got rocked, wiped like a stain on the floor. I think swaghaver clutching up a bunch of kills is their win condition here.
I mean, you could even say that they were destroyed by Destroy Meganoob here. Something interesting I saw in the draft is that Jahvaro took Super Surge. Atlas.
Whoa!
I mean, you've been talking all about tempo swing, all these awakenings, and I'm like, that's a Super Surge.
Silly Super Surge. Atlas online.
Swaghaver
I assume. Yeah, wow.
Punch.
Swaghaver has Zale in his sights. Doesn't matter because the phreidge is too busy popping off in the top.
phreidge getting
and
that
wow.
goal. I can't help but laugh. I mean, it's all the I mean, that's just the Atlas special, and by Atlas special I mean he's shown with that Super Surge, but not really in match. And it might have proved negative. Oh, but Jahvaro able to keep that goal out. Maury with the barrier in, able to just knock Jahvaro away, or not Jahvaro, Comet away, and swaghaver with that dash, gonna get the goal. 2-0, and I mean, if we could get we could get the same thing as the first match. It was, I mean, Destroyer Meganoob able to keep that goal, get that goal in the last match, get that reverse 3-0 in the final set. We could see that happen. Oh, but maybe not, as Jahvaro loses the barrier already, and Zale uses that core flip, put to waste as the Dubu wall able to stay there. Jahvaro no longer has a core flip, but it might not be needed as Maury, bit of a bad dash, gonna not quite be able to save that. And oh, phreidge able to
Whoa.
help out their goalie, keep that out. And I mean, it's looking really close right now. Swaghaver gonna just win the strike war. And the
Swaghaver fighting for his life out here. Oh, but a nice pass and a clean bottom corner puts it in.
I mean, able to get it in. They really didn't want to see that flashback from the first match in the first match of that set 5 reverse 3-0. I mean, it was crazy. But
yeah,
they really didn't want to see that happen again. Swaghaver just getting that goal, getting that third goal, winning.
I mean, Swaghaver getting ready again, not wanting a repeat, because that would mean that they lose the series, and I believe would be tied for second place with PPL. But here, wow, that's 30k damage coming out from phreidge. Whoa, wow. We saw another high damage Estelle coming out from Eminent Mouse earlier, but phreidge putting up similar numbers. That's more damage than I think Estelle. I think that's the second highest Estelle damage number I've ever seen. So wow.
I mean,
and again, Zale taking most redirects by one. Just an incredible midfield performance, but unfortunately, it was not enough to cook up a win.
I mean, hey, it was very good play from both teams. Set 5, was it all 3 matches? It has set 5 all 3 matches. So I mean, yeah, I guess so.
As the producer said, game 2 was a party rocker sweep, going through 3-0 for them. But the first and last games were all down to the wire, going set 5, and the first one going set 5.5. So, despite Destroyer Meganoob, again being out of playoff contention, they put up such an amazing fight against Party Rockers, and I'm amazed. I haven't said it, but I've been thinking Destroyer Meganoob been kind of underrated. Obviously didn't do great in NASA so far, but like each of those players are all really impressive. Hey, Destroyer Meganoob, great work. I'm super impressed, and hey, maybe the real Meganoobs were the friends we made along the way. Everyone, please clap. Thank you. Yay!
Clap, clap, clap. I mean, you're definitely right. I played back in Liftoff. I fought against Destroyer Meganoob, and it was a really, really fun match. I think just Destroyer Meganoob, really good showing today. Really good showing throughout the entire season, from what I can tell, from what I've seen. I mean, very, very good stuff.
Yeah, incredible. I'm super impressed again with both teams. Been a Party Rocker fan for a while, but today I've been made a Destroyer Meganoob fan, and big winkies to them. Hope to see them. Just again, hope to see more of them. Beautiful play coming out, and great stuff from both teams.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so that is it for this set. That's it for me. I'm a little tired after doing a bunch of casting. But up next we have Snackin' and Smackin' versus Demons Academy, which is also another match. I believe Snackin' and Smackin' also out of playoff contention, but Demons Academy. Oh, I've just been told Snackin' and Smackin' still technically in it. I imagine they have to 2-0 Demons Academy and really fight back. But Demons Academy, bit of a middle of the pack team fighting for a playoff spot, has to pull ahead. So if Snackin' and Smackin' can't win this one, I believe they're out of playoff contention, and Demons have to fight for their spot here. So another interesting match. We're getting down to the wire. You know, we don't have many games left, and this is where all the teams have to scramble to start getting as many wins as they can to guarantee their playoff spots. So I hope you look forward to that. Tat, any last words?
Not anything for me. I enjoyed casting with you.
Right, and I enjoyed casting with you. Right.
Yeah.
And I was just attempting to be genuine, but also using the caster voice, which means, hey, I mean it, and I'm ready to sign off. I'm tired. Hey,
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure, an honor. Happy to be
definitely.
here, and we'll be seeing you next match. Bye bye. See you later. Bye.